Hey guys, thanks for watching. Mike Malaska here at Superstition Mountain, and I are just about to go out on the course, but a question that I had and a question that I know you guys have because it's such a popularly searched term is how to get more shaft lean. People, a lot of people are really standing it up or have that broken left wrist. If people, they want more shaft lean, Mike, what is the or let's say you want your student to get more shaft lean. How do you go about doing that?
Well, the first thing with shaft lean, most of the time, if people's left hand grip is too weak, so that when they come into the ball, the face is going to tend to be open, then their instinct is to try to catch the face up and do this to it.
So they're naturally reacting to the face being open from the weak grip?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I strengthen their grip a little bit, all of a sudden now, if they do this to it, the ball, then they hook it. So now they're not so quick to want to try to catch the face up. So the first thing with shaft lean is making sure that their grip is strong enough so they don't feel like that they have to do something to catch the face up so they don't slice it.
Now, if we go to like a tour level, not that it says too much, but are the guys with the stronger grips, do they also have more shaft lean?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Okay,
No.
so it doesn't go together like that.
No.
Yeah.
The tour players, they're having less and less shaft lean than the older players did.
Yeah.
Why? Because now the golf ball doesn't spin as much. So when I first started playing, they had those old wound center balls, and you had to trap the ball in the face, and you had to hit it a lot lower because it spun up. These balls don't spin now, so they're trying to hit them higher. So what you see most all the tour players doing now at impact, their left arm and the club shaft are in a straight line. Is the shaft leaning forward? Yes, it is, but it's not this way where the shaft's out in front of their left arm.
Right.
There hardly anybody's there unless they're trying to really bring a shot down.
Right.
If they're hitting a normal shot, the shafts, their impact position's like this. So the shaft is aimed right up their left arm. Now, did that deal off the club? Yes, it did. Are my hands out in front of the ball? Yes, they are a little bit, but it's not like this. And so a lot of impacting the ball correctly and shaft lean, if that's what you want to call it, it's interesting when I talk to people and I have them set up and I say, okay, show me your impact position. Most of them twist like this. They go, no. Here's the impact. So impact, from my setup position, there's my impact.
Yeah, and if I go to impact, I see some things that with your forearms are closed to the target and your shoulders are basically square, rather than when you did that amateur one
They
where
go this way.
shoulders wide open, right arm over the left.
And that's they throw the club this way because they get out ahead of it. So when I tell somebody to show me their impact position, once they understand impact and they start hitting some little shots, then they start to feel what it feels like to deliver the club into the ball correctly. So shaft lean has a lot to do with understanding the alignments of your right forearm at impact.
Okay.
If somebody doesn't understand that this is where they're trying to get, and they're running into the ball and they're trying to get their right arms getting up here like this, they're never going to get this to happen. And the worst thing for shaft lean is to try to hold the angle in your wrist and pull the handle forward.
Right.
Because what that ends up doing is it puts the brakes on the club head, and now you just hit everything low and to the right.
Yeah.
Okay, so shaft lean is an effect more than it is a cause. And a lot of it is just understanding what are the impact alignments that you're trying to create. What is the feel of impact? And the feel of impact, as soon as I get people and they go, as soon as they can actually do this, and they go from here and they go to there, then you have them make a little swing and run the club into the ball. All of a sudden they don't go this way because they understand that they're trying to catch the ball on the face. The other thing, all right, this is really important. When you set up to the golf ball, because my eyes are where they are relative to the ball, when I hit the ball, that's where I hit it. From where my eyes are, it looks like my hands are way out in front of the ball and way out in front of the club.
Right.
But when you look at it from there, they're not that far out.
No, just a few degrees. Yeah.
Okay. So this picture of impact, which has my hands from my eyes, I mean, it kind of looks like that. Well, okay, but see what people are trying to do when they come into the ball, they're trying to line the club shaft up with the ball. No, you're not. You're trying to get here. So this visual picture, if it looks like my hands are way, way forward, they really aren't forward. So what your brain thinks impact position is with your hands, a lot of that determines whether or not you're, see, people, they go here because they don't understand it's supposed to look from their eyes like this. I mean, that's where your head is, and that's where I'm at, right there.
All right, Mike, people love drills, so best drill to get over that feeling of feeling it too much here and more in front.
Well,
So
the best drill is to get set up and then have somebody show you or practice and get into what would be your impact position and feel what that is, and then just take the club back a little ways and run it into the ball and then let the club go through the ball. So you go impact, and then you gradually start making more and more backswing, and you feel what impact and through the ball is like.
Yep.
You know, to try to just make your hand, you got to have some relevance. So for me, it's show you impact, little swings, a little follow through, a little more swing, and what your brain does is it says, okay, if that's where I want to get, and you start making more and more swing, what'll happen is your body will go, okay, if that's where I want to get, what do I need to do here? And pretty soon, you find the top of your swing to get there. So I really build swings from impact to the top rather than from address to the top and then try to get to impact.
Right.
So I build them backwards from what most people do. Impact back. Everybody builds swings most of the time for most people from address to the top of their swing, then down to impact. Well, impact's the most important position to understand.
So do you like to lean the shaft forward at address a little bit more than?
A little.
Yeah.
Well, see, when I set up, I mean, I do what Jack does and what Tiger does and a lot of. See, I set up, my club shaft is right in line with my left arm, right there.
Yeah.
And so then all I have to do is go up to the top of my swing and bring it. I kind of just come right back to where I started.
Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions about that, put them in the comments below. Make sure that Mike's has a YouTube page as well. If you search YouTube MALASKA Golf, you'll see it on there. And then he's also got your website, right?
MALASKAGolf.com.
MALASKAGolf.com, where there's a lot of cool resources on there as well. Thanks, everybody. Bye.